put you guys on the spot.
Okay.
Because one is to kind of like test how much you know, how good of a teacher I am, right? And pretty much, you know, when you walk away, what are you going to do, right? So we have a whiteboard here, and what I would just want to do is ask one at a time, right? Somebody could come up and explain something that they've learned around living digital, so that way you could kind of like inform our audience, yeah? So, because one of the things we learned is about building avatars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is like self-development, self-confidence. So I'm gonna ask my man Hunter to come up first.
Yeah.
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, okay, so Hunter, what I want you to do is I want you to go around the board. Go behind there. So, and as he's gonna come out as Hunter, I'm gonna hand you the marker, and then you're gonna just say one thing that you feel that you learned about this course, and just give us a short little explanation of it using the whiteboard. Okay? So, Hunter.
Hey.
So, can you, anything that you've learned in this course, just that you could just feedback using the board? So that would be like what you learned about social media, what did you learn about avatars, what you learned about podcasting, anything, the choice is yours.
Let's say avatar. And I would say,
Right. Yeah.
character building. I would say that's the biggest thing
Okay.
that I've learned. That being your own character building has developed a lot of confidence in terms of me. And I think it prevents a lot of your nerves, etc. And it makes you feel passionate about what you're talking about. So that's one of the biggest things that I've learned about it. If you create a particular role or a particular scenario as fighting against a certain cause, it doesn't have to be necessarily a cause that you believe in, but it brings out that passion and that confidence. And that's the most important thing, to come across enthusiastic about what the topic area you're talking about. So that's one of the biggest things.
Wow.
So wait. So we open up to the audience to ask questions. So, Mr. Hunter, can you tell me like an example of confidence building for you, such as maybe like in a particular podcast where you utilize this technique in your debate with the famous Margaret Marion?
Yes, the homeless debate was one of the biggest confidence building things I've ever done. It also, the fact that I was fighting against homelessness, it also opened my mind to a lot of the things that I've heard about in the news, etc. It got me thinking. It was quite a struggle necessarily trying to get my point of view across, because Margaret Mary is a very good debater indeed. But it really made me shine a lot on things. And I think it's good, something that gets you thinking, you know, and really gets your brain active. Yeah.
So can you be a little bit more descriptive on that? So you played the antagonist in the discussion. So maybe tell us about how that was, because like we had 3 people on the panel, right? So what you're learning in vodcasting is panel talk. So to get the expression of the topic, you played the antagonist. But you didn't let anybody know.
Forgot his name now. I don't know.
Mark?
Mark.
All right. Mark, do not be upset he forgot your name when you watch this.
Mark was the moderator.
Thank you.
He moderated it very well. He gave us enough time to put our points across, but also was very aware, wary and conscious of time in general, because we only had a short amount of time to do the show. So yes, maybe I did get a bit above my station a tiny bit.
No, I never said above your station.
And maybe Mark did rein me in a bit, you know what I mean? To say, calm down, we haven't got that much time to talk about this topic.
But he did it good.
But that's what happens when you're so passionate about it. And when you go into this, morph into this new character, this new avatar.
Anybody else have any questions?
It was fantastic. So my question to you is, would you be doing this again?
Oh, that great moderator could be you.
And then Mark did a sterling job.
It's not a competition.
But yes, it would be something else.
I would just like to say that you completely shined. From the person that I met to this avatar, the way that you put the avatar's clothes on, it was like a king with no clothes. You became this character, which was fantastic, and it was fantastic to see. I enjoyed it.
I think I actually doubted myself. Actually, I wouldn't think. I didn't really, at the start, I didn't really understand what Chase was getting at when he mentioned Avatar, but now I understand it. Now I've come to realise it's creating a character, creating a persona, and that's what gets you more passionate about the topic in general.
So lastly, wait a minute, Karen, do you have anything to say about avatar building and maybe what you may have learned or what you want to know more about that Jamie might be able to answer?
Would you find that it boosts your confidence a lot?
Yes, and it also, I like the way I am now, you know, it stopped me from like stuttering and having difficulty finding my words and made me, you know, more fluent in communication. So yes, it's certainly a good thing.
And also, by continuing it, it would even help more because now you know what possibly a tool that you could utilize. So it's not like a fast fix, it's something that you have to continue working at, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And it just shows you, it makes it, it just shows you that anyone can speak necessarily, but if they speak about something that they're passionate about, etc., it comes out more fluid.
Fluid.
You can't, how is it? You're just talking nonsense and you're scared and intimidated. It comes out, it brings out a different side of you that you didn't think you had hidden inside of you.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Hunter.
Thank you.
You can go sit down now.